Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I wanna tell the story about the breakfast or lunch. Okay, let's start. It was Sunday. I never get up early every Sunday. I sometimes stay in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I got up very late. And I looked out of the window and I looked it was dark outside. Then I thought, what a day, it's raining again. Just then the telephone rang. It was my Aunt Lucy. She said, I just arrived by train. Then she said again, I'm coming to meet you. Okay. Then I said, but I still have breakfast. She said again, and she asked us, what are you doing? I said, I repeated again, I have breakfast. And she said, dear me, do you always get up so late? It's 1 o'clock. Done. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. Okay. So the moral is never get up so late. Later you cannot get the rezeki from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. It's just like if you first get if you in competition in running competition in marathon, the first one is the fastest. So if you lazy to wake up, to get up from your bed, later you never become the number one. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Thank you very much. And sorry if I text. And I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Again, no stop, right? Okay, Baim, I have a question for you. What if it's Sunday and then we have nothing to do, so can we get up so late?
Cannot.
Why?
Because if you didn't have any schedule, you just go out from your house and just walking or just do other sport for your healthy. And if not, you just practice your new material or reading the book or Quran or read a book. Okay.
What do you think about the people who always get up very late on Sunday? What do you think?
I think it didn't have any
If you
because
don't have any
yes,
future,
future
okay.
to rain.
Why you say that?
Because if you lazy, never become the number one. If you lazy, you cannot do nothing. You will do nothing. Because if you lazy, in your mind just better sleep lah. And when you just need some money, you will. Why yesterday I sleep? Yesterday I have this.
Don't stop, just pause.
Oke, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Okay, guys. So in this time, I want to speak about
The story, not speech.
story ya.
Yeah, story.
Okay, now I want to tell a story about this sandwich park. Postcard always spoiled my holiday. Last summer, I went to Italy. I visited the museum and I sat in public garden. A friendly waiter taught me a few words in Italian, and then he lent me a book and I read a a few lines, but I did not understand him a few words. Okay, and every day I talk about postcard, and my holiday passed quickly, but I did not send any cards for my friend. And then, in the last day, I made a big decision. And then I get up early and I bought 37 cards. I spent my whole day in my room, but I did not write a single card. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much. And in the last essay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so now please tell the moral message of this story.
The moral message of this story is if you want to do anything for your friend or your people, you not have to be lazy. You have to still spirit for your friend. Okay.
Really?
Ya kan that's about postcard.
Quick one. Not enough because tomorrow.
About please send me a card.
Where this place is stayed?
What?
I mean, where is it the place?
Before in last summer he in Italia, but in the last day he in his home, in his house.
Done? That's the
Yeah, the place and in Italian he visited the museum and then he sit in public garden.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey guys, so today I want to tell a story titled No Wrong Number. So this is a story about Mr. James Scott, who has two garages, one in Silbury and one in Pinhurst. So now let's just get on with the story. Mr. James Scott has a garage in Silbury, and now he has just bought another garage in Pinhurst. Pinhurst is only 5 miles away from Silbury, but he cannot get a telephone for his new garage. So he has just bought 12 pigeons. Yesterday, a pigeon carried the first message from Pinhurst to Silbury. The bird covered the distance in 3 minutes. Up to now, Mr. Scott has sent a great many requests for spare parts and other urgent messages from one garage to the other. In this way, he has begun his own private telephone service. So now, I want to tell the moral of this story. So, the moral of this story that I could get is if you don't have something you need, just use all you have and make use of it. That's basically the moral I can get. So, for example, like Mr. Scott could not get a telephone, but he used pigeons instead to send messages from one garage to the other. That's basically it for the moral.
no question.
Okay, so that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yusuf. Today I'm gonna tell a story about a private conversation. Okay. One day, there's one people go to theater. After that, he got a very good seat, and the theater he said is very good, but he not enjoy the theater. Because what? Because there's a young woman and the young man was talking loudly behind him. He very angry. After that, he turned around and looked at the young man and the young man. But they did not pay any attention. Okay. After that, he turned around again in 2 times and said and in that time the man is already very angry. He said, I can hear the actor. After that, the young man said, this is not your business in rudely. This is a private conversation. Okay, so the
moral.
the moral from the story is, if you go in the public, don't talking loudly. If you want talking loudly and private conversation, you can go to a place there's no people. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What's the meaning of What's the meaning of I can't hear a word?
Hah?
What's the meaning of I can't hear a word?
Count?
Can't.
Kan?
I can't.
Kan? Tidak bisa mendengar satu kata pun. I cannot hear, tidak bisa mendengar satu kata pun.
It's none of your business.
Bukan urusanmu.
I did not enjoy it.
Tidak menikmati ya.
I had a very good seat.
Mendapatkan tempat duduk yang bagus.
When it happened.
Ah,
When the story happened.
when he go to Twitter.
Yeah, when the story happened.
Yes, no, that
The time when the story happened.
maybe in evening.
Maybe in the evening.
Yeah.
The day.
There's no. Last week.
I turned around. What's the meaning?
Membalik badan.
I got very angry.
Sangat parah.
I could not bear it.
Udah gak bisa ditahan.
I did not pay attention. They did not pay attention.
Mereka nggak kasih perhatian. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to tell you a story about please send me a card. Postcards always spoil my holidays. Last summer I went to Italy. I visited museum and I sat in public gardens. Then a friendly waiter taught me a few words of Italian. Then he lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I did not understand a word. Postcards always taught me every day. I always thought about postcards. My holiday passed quickly, but I did not send any cards to my friends. On the last day, I made a big decision. I get up early and bought 37 cards, and I spent a whole day in my room, but I did not write any single card. And the moral is, don't be lazy to write cards before it's too late. Done.
What's the meaning? I read a few lines.
What?
I read a few lines.
I read, write,
Read. I read
I read,
few lines.
read a few lines. Saya menulis.
Read.
Oh,
Not right.
I read. Saya membaca beberapa baris.
Next, a friendly waiter.
A friendly waiter. Pelayan yang ramah.
I did not write a single card.
Saya tidak menulis apapun di kartu.
I made a big decision.
Saya membuat keputusan besar.
I got up early.
Saya bangun lebih awal.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Rashid. Now I will speak about. Please send me a card. First, because I was sent to me my card in spoil. Last summer I went to Italy and go to museum and meet the people in gardens, and there was a people read a book, some book, and him give me the book, and I read other lines, and I not understand the word. And in every day, I I send the card for my friend, but now not send card to my friend. And after that, uh, I I have some big vacation. I wake up early and buy the 37 cards, and I wrote it, and I did not single card. Yes. Moral message: if you want to, if you want to memor, if you want to memorize your friend, give him card and and not only buy card.
What's the meaning of not have a big decision?
Aku membuat keputusan besar.
I did not write a single card.
Hah?
I did not write a single card.
Aku aku tidak membeli kartu. Aku tidak mengisi kartu.
I read a few lines.
Aku membaca beberapa baris.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, today I will tell a story about exciting trip. Okay, just I have just retrieved I have just retrieved a letter from my brother Tim. He is in Australia. He he has been there for 6 months. He has been there for 6 months. He is an engineering. He 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 has worked for a big firm and already visit a great number of different places in Australia. He has just bought an Australian car and has gone to Alice Spring, a small town in center of Australia. He will soon visit Darwin. From there, he will fly to Perth. My brother my brother has never been abroad before, so he is finding this trip very exciting. Okay, the moral message. The moral message: if you go to somewhere but you don't know the the road or trip, you just finding your excited trip for being your spirit to search other place and other work. Okay, that's my moral message. Maybe that's all for me. Sorry, I have some mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Question. Why he is finding this trip very exciting?
Because he has never abroad before.
Then, who is his brother?
Who is his brother? Oh.
Who is your brother?
Oh, Tim, the name.
Tim is your brother.
Yes.
What does Tim do for living?
What?
What does he do for living?
Oh, for living. He has
work for a big firm. He has an engineer.
It was Sunday. I never wake up early on Sundays. I sometimes stay in bed. I sometimes stay in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I woke up very late. I looked out the window. It was dark outside. What a day, I thought. It's raining again. Just then, the telephone rang. It was my Aunt Lucy. I've just arrived by the train, she said. I'm coming to see you. But I'm still having breakfast, I said. And then, what are you doing? I'm still having breakfast, I repeated. Dear me, she said. Do you always wake up so late? It's 1 o'clock. And the moral of the story is don't sleep in late. If you sleep, minimum 9 o'clock already sleep. Yeah, maybe that's the moral.
That's the moral.
Yeah.
The message?
The message is
The message for us?
the message. What do you mean the message? The meaning of the story.
The moral what? The moral?
The moral is don't sleep in late.
The message?
The message
for everyone?
is manage your time. Schedule your activities. Maybe that's all.
Done. Can you give me the example, schedule the activities like what?
Schedule activities. So, for example, you usually wake up at what time, sir?
5.
5. So you wake up at 5. Wake up at 5, and then sometimes you still sleep or now when wake up.
No.
Okay.
14.
So you wake up at 5, and then you prepare. You take your clothes. You take everything, and then you take a bath. Take a bath minimal. You take a bath just 5 or 10 minutes, and then after that you pray subuh. After pray subuh, that's the
5 o'clock.
and then
Pray subuh 5 o'clock.
and then if you wake up late, and then you have breakfast, have breakfast, prepare anything, make yourself energized, then you go to work. Usually go to here, what time?
6.
6 o'clock. So, I think you gotta be very fast. So, breakfast 5 minutes can lah. Breakfast 5 minutes, and then
Wow.
ETA you go here. You host in where? Huh? Yeah, so you drive 6 o'clock, and then you start walking, and then after asar you go home, then you after activity rest first, like if you really tired 30 minutes, or if you're not that tired 10 minutes drinking and eating like that, and after that you take a bath 5, take a bath at least 10 minutes, and then pray Maghrib, and when in night you usually in the night you what usually take a rest. The night is always you're free at the night. You can sleep, you can do activities with your family, you can do anything. Okay. Bismillah, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's a Sunday.
Sunday. I never get up early on Sunday. I sometimes stay in my bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I wake up very late. I look at the window. It's dark. What a day for mental well-being. Just then, the telephone rang. It's my aunt. I've been arrived by the train. She said, I'm coming to see you. But I'm not happy. I said, good. What are you doing? She asked. I'm having a breakfast. I read. Dear me, she said, do you always wake up so late? It's 1 o'clock.
I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. Dear me. Dear me. What a day?
Ada apa nih? Ya,
What a day?
jadi hari apa ini?
My God, do you always get up so late? Begini?
Apakah kamu selalu telat bangun?
I'm having breakfast.
Kamu sedang sibuk?
Better please.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. No wrong number. Mr. Jeff Scott has a garage in February. But now he has bought another garage in Venice. Venice is only 5 minutes from February. But he cannot get a telephone for his new garage. So he has just bought 12 figures. Yesterday, the figures got first message from Silbury to from Sipinhurst to Silbury. The bird covered the distance in 3 minutes. Up to now, Mrs. Scott has great many requests from spare part and other urgent message from one garage to another. In this way, Mrs. Scott just has Mrs. Scott has bought his own private telephone service. The moral is, if you have some jobs in other place, like if you have some 2 jobs or 3 jobs or more, never give up first. Later you can have the what you want, like in the story, Mrs. Scott has telephone after like maybe 2 or 3 months. The first is use the bird first. That was the moral.
Okay, so I want to speak about no wrong number. Okay, Mr. James Scott has a garage in Silbury, and now he has another garage and paintbrush, and the distance from Silbury to paintbrush is 5 miles, and he sent message with a pigeon 12 pigeons. Yesterday, the pigeons has the sent a message from the pen blast to Silbury, and the pigeon converted time. This time he said 3 minutes, and up to now, Mr. Scott has said. Carried the first has carried the first message and urgent message, and he began to make a telephone service.
The moral?
Moral is the moral is use pigeon to send a message, and after that, because that use the phone for more good communication.
Using pigeon. Why using pigeon?
Before use pigeon, I don't know that the book say like that.
Before using pigeon. So the moral what?
The moral is don't make garage too far. Okay, guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want to story about breakfast or lunch. It was Sunday. I never get up on Sunday. At lunchtime, so in my bed until lunchtime. So I wake up. I get up very late. I look at out the window. It's dark outside. What's a day? It's raining again. Just and then is the telephone wrong? Just arrived by train. I'm coming to see you. And then I'm still having breakfast. What are you doing? She asked. And then I'm having breakfast. I repeated. So then me said, do you always get up? Do you always get up so late? It's 1 o'clock. Okay. Maybe that's all what I mean.
The moral.
Oh, the moral. You don't use your time for how to say cannot playing handphone in night. Must will be sleep first, and then you must manage your time. That is the moral. And after that, but again.
Message.
Message what?
Message for everyone.
Okay, everyone. So you don't like playing handphone or playing laptop. You must make your schedule for I think maybe the project done. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for listening. The last I say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
It was Sunday. I never get up early on Sunday. I sometimes stay in bed until lunchtime. On Sunday, I get up very late. I look out of the windows. It was dark outside. What a day, I thought. It's raining again. Just then, the telephone rang. It's my Aunt Lucy. I just arrived by train, she said. I'm coming to see you. But I'm still having breakfast, I say. What are you doing? She asked. I having breakfast, I repeat. Dear me, she said. Do you always wake up so late? It's 1 o'clock. Okay. So for the moral is don't wake up don't wake up so late, because if you wake up so late, yeah, you cannot doing activity in morning, like maybe exercise or walking or learning, yeah, like this. And then if you wake up late, if you have work, you will let go to your place to work. Okay.
Dear me, what's the meaning dear me?
Dear me in Indonesian.
Yeah.
Dear me is like what ya? Dear me, ya ampun deh. Right.
Ampun. I repeat it.
Saya mengulanginya.
I thought,
Saya pikir
it's raining again.
ini hujan lagi.
Not bad.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, now I will tell the story about send me a card. Postcard always spoil my holiday. Last summer I went to Italy. I visited museum and public garden. A friendly waiter taught me a few words of Italian. And then he lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I did not understand a word. Every day I took the postcard. My holiday passed quickly, but I did not send any card to my friend. On the last day, I have a big vacation. I got up early and I wrote 37 cards. I spent the whole day in my room, but I did not write any single card. The moral is prepare for anything.
You go on?
Anything. If you want to go to anywhere, or if you want send example like postcard, mail.
Assalamualaikum.
First lunch. I never get up early in Sunday. Sometimes I stay in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I got up so late. I looked out of the window. It was dark. It was dark outside.
What is day? What is day? I thought. It was raining again, and just then the telephone rang. That's my aunt Lucy, and I've just arrived by train. She said, I coming to see you. I coming to see you. I'm still having breakfast. I said, what are you doing? She asked. And I still breakfast. I still breakfast. I still breakfast. I repeated. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you always got up so late? It was 1 o'clock.
Yes, the moral.
The moral is we must sleep earlier because we can get up earlier. It's
Your story what about?
about breakfast or lunch.
Okay, dear me, what's the meaning?
Ya ampun.
It's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock jam 1.
It's raining again.
Hujan lagi.
I thought.
Aku berpikir. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hello guys, my name is Syakir Bajayu. This time I will do English practical exam, which is tell the story about an exciting trip. I have just received a letter from my brother Tim. He is in Australia. He has been there for a long time. Tim is an engineer. He is working for a big firm and he has already visited a great number of different places in Australia. He has just bought an Australian car and has gone to Alice Springs, a small town in the center of Australia. He will soon visit Darwin. From there, he will fly to Perth. My brother has never been abroad before, my brother has never been abroad before. He is finding this trip very exciting. The moral is make your trip become fun because the trip is refreshing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ahsan Kalisargato. Okay, so today I gonna telling the story which is No Wrong Number. Mr. James Scott has a garage in Silbury, and now he has just bought another garage in Pinehurst. Pinehurst is only 5 miles from Silbury, but Mr. Scott cannot get a telephone for his yogurt. So he has just bought 12 pigeons. Yesterday, a pigeon carried the first message from Prince Art to Silver. The bird is covered the distance in 3 minutes. Up to now, Scott. Up to now, Mr. Scott. Up to now, Mr. Scott has sent a great many requests for scat horse and other organs messages from one garage to the other. In this way, he has begun his own private telephone service. And the moral is, if you have problem, even if the problem is very hard, but don't give up. Try to find another way to or another solution to fix this. Even if the solution is feel weak and impossible. But in the end, if you work hard enough, you can finally fix the problem and you will be enjoy it. Alright, maybe that's for me. I'm sorry if I have mistake when I was telling the story. Thank you for you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sunday, I never get up early on Sundays. I sometimes stays in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I get up very late and I look out of the windows. It was dark outside. What a day! I thought it's raining again. And then the telephone rang. It was my own Lucy. I've just arrived by a train, she said. I'm coming to see you. But I'm still having breakfast, I say. What are you doing? She asks. I'm having breakfast. I repeat. Dear me, she said. Do you always get up so late? It is 1 o'clock. The moral message is don't get up late and become disciplined to manage your time. And then what ya? Dan
Dear me, the meaning what?
Dear me, dear me, dear Dayoy. Ya Tuhan, kan dear me, apa ya? What's ya?
I repeat it.
Repeat it. Aku ulangi. Aku ulangi.
It's raining again.
Hah?
It's raining again.
Itu hujan lagi.
Postcard always spoil my holiday. Last summer, I went to Italy. I visited the museum. Then I sat on the public garden. A friendly waiter came to me and taught a few words of Italy. Then he lent me a book. I read the few lines of the book, but I did not understand any word. Every day I thought about postcard. My holiday was passed so fast. On the last day, I make a big decision. I get up early and buy 27 cards. Then I spend my whole holiday. I spend my whole day in my room, but I did not write a single card. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So the moral is the story. There was someone who is sit in Italy, and then he want to write the postcard for his friend, but he cannot write any single card for his friend because he not understand the language of Italy. Yeah.
The message what?
So the message, you have to learn another language first, and you have to doing your target seriously.
So yeah, that's correct.
Correct.
The message in the moral. Alright.
Okay.
What's the title?
Postcard. Please send me a card.
Okay, please send me.